more important than that.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, where do you think you want them on the floor?
Doesn't make a difference. Whatever. Three's fine.
All right, I'll be over here. And when you're talking,
Yes.
oh, God, how come I've got the tall chair, Bruce, and you got the
I
short
don't
one? I want to talk, I can direct you like this, just talk to it, and you'll be fine.
Okay. Perfect. I'll just write in it like that.
Okay.
Now,
Yes.
oh, I got to show you where all that is.
Yeah.
12 tab.
Programs. Yes.
On the very bottom, last one. So we'll need that. And then, Brian, what do you want to do? Something from the live or from the LP? I suggest the live, if you give them more.
Yeah, the live is cool.
Well, what I'm going to do is open up a song, and then we'll play that, and then we'll come back and talk.
All right.
Sound good?
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Excellent.
So it doesn't really matter. How long of a super sax cut do you want, Bruce? That thing's 4.5 minutes, the Moose the Mooch.
Well, we're going to do that and then talk, and then I don't
play
care.
this, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
whatever you want.
Well,
Parker's Mood would be good because we got Moose the Mooch first, right?
all right. So then number 4 off of this, because Parker's, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
All right. And then just number 4 off of
Because
that.
the Coco's not on that one, right? Yeah.
Well, like I said, we don't have to do
one that we're doing.
one that we're doing. We can just say this is Super Sax Live and leave it at that. We don't have to mention the fact that we're not playing.
Right.
That's, you've still got like 30 charts to go through.
Right. Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
So just tell Bruce
how much I love him and everything for all
There
these
you
years
go.
and all that. I mean, it's true.
But
man.
besides
It
that,
is,
just tell him how you got the idea and it's been a great summer project and you're hoping to blah 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 and just talk. You talk well.
All right. Cool. Thank you, Barry.
I'm just gonna run this and then I'll.
Friday, and then we'll go.
Did you listen to the recording that Marshall made and sent us?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It's just it sounds fine, and Marshall's the only one soloing, which is great because we were doing it short for the. And you just go ahead and Bruce knows all the questions to ask him.
Really?
Okay. All right. I don't
never
have
got
any
the list.
answers, but I might have a comment. No.
I never got the list.
Any Three Stooges references and stuff like that, it naturally comes out, Bruce, after all these years of watching. So I'll try to,
Let's avoid those.
I'm trying to avoid all strict comedy, but
It shouldn't be, because this isn't funny. This is hard.
Oh, this is serious. I know, man. Jazz is serious, man. It's our lives.
No, super sax is hard and serious. Jazz necessarily isn't serious.
Yeah, but I know what you mean, man. I love super sax. Like I said.
Remember, you're the first one. You're the front line. This is introducing everyone. We're not fucking around. It's not like we've been doing this for 6 months.
Live and 5. Mike Melito and his quintet. The album's called New York Connections. Broadcasting from the campus of College of Dupage, this is Chicago's home for jazz. 90.9 FM W.D.C.B. Glen Ellen, Chicago. 90.7 FM WRTE Chicago West Loop. Streaming online at WDCB.org.
It comes from Jazzology Experience.
And when we get there, if you need to cough, that's your cough button. You just hit it.
Oh, just that's a mute button.
Hold it, exactly. Hold it down, and then when you're ready to come back, just let your finger.
Perfect, man. That's great to know.
There we go. Alrighty.
Yeah, that's what you always say.
Well, you've had many experiences, haven't you?
As Jimi Hendrix once said.
Yes. I see you're wearing a yellow shirt.
Yeah, well, I want to remind ourselves that even though it's warm, it's better than January when we see so much yellow snow, as Frank Zappa would have said. I'm quoting all the Rockies.
You really
today.
sat there and said that, didn't you? Big
No.
plans for the weekend?
Yeah, Jazzfield. I'm looking forward to
Oh,
listening
my
to
man.
you tomorrow, and on swing shift and
Well,
this afternoon.
Well, I follow you.
Well, but then anyhow. Yeah. How about yourself?
I don't know. I'm following you.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to finding some fresh sweet corn this weekend.
Oh, yeah, before it runs away. Yeah, I know.
Oh, I know.
You gonna travel downstate to get it?
No, I think I found plenty of places around here this time we can enjoy that. How about yourself? Are you going to do a Jay Green and have a big barbecue?
No, I'm gonna go to Jay Green's house.
Okay, give me directions up there. Jay, we're on the way.
Alrighty, well, you can stay here for a little bit, because as soon as we open up the show, we have very...
Oh, wait a minute. I got to
No.
Oh.
Not yet.
Oh, sorry.
I was just...
I got to get up again?
Yes, you do. Well,
oh, man.
I didn't realize you were. Many of your days. Anyway, we're going to... We have a special guest after we open the show. And
Brian Hilton's here. We're going to talk about the Super Sax adventure that we have going Tuesday at Jazz Showcase, courtesy of Steve Maxwell and W.D.C.B.
Steve stopped into my jam session on Wednesday.
Yeah? Was he playing?
Yes, he did.
Excellent. I understand. He's a good player.
And his bow tie.
Did he wear anything else?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to ask you, stand up again.
Okay,
Let's get the weekend started.
Hey, you know what day it is. Thank you. You guys with this what you do here at 2 o'clock every day, I know you guys could do an hour of, and I've been saying that for a long time. It's just so funny, your interaction, you guys, and all the
Now,
insights.
I need
Pink one.
programs.
Bottom, last one.
Okay, there we go.
I can't tell you how many times I was in a truck driving instruments from Evanston to Chicago for Bob Black and going down there and having the station on, and when this song would come on, it would help that I knew it was Friday, number one, and I always knew what time it was, so I had to, time the route. And
You know what day it is? No, I have
I have no idea, but a Friday song hits, I do.
Yeah, it really does help.
It
So
does
many
help,
people,
man.
and it's not just us who are working their asses off, blah, 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 and stuff. Oh, yeah, it's Friday.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to wake up tomorrow. I like that.
Right?
What, are you waking up tomorrow, are you?
Okay. Well, actually, I should have a big thing of fresh dirt delivered today for my coffee.
Well,
So
there you
Whoa.
I should get some good sleep tonight.
You got new dirt for your coffin? Yeah, I got to do that too soon, I guess. What's that big ball of light up there, man? I drove out here today and there was this big, huge ball of light in the sky, and I was like, what is that thing?
Oh, that's John Burnett.
John Burnett? Oh, okay. That's cool. 'Cause I know John. You mean the sun, right?
We don't have to list whatchamajiggies anymore, do we? Good.
That's correct. No more compost.
Compost.
I've got that same mouse pad thing in my house, man. Oh, yeah.
Bruce and I, we don't own those T-shirts.
I see that, man. You guys are...
I know, the thing, it was fine until the last half hour it started to shrink on me from the chair.
Put a lot of your dates in that, too.
Oh!
Yeah, well, that's because
Close to the
it lasts
middle.
4 hours. It only lasts 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Well,
Now, when you're doing one every hour, that last
Ooh.
chick, she gets shorted. Oh!
There's a joke.
So, Bruce will ask
man.
you, why you want to start or tell him who's in the band. You know who's in the band, right?
A couple of us guys. Yeah, I know. You want me to mention the names? Shall I
Oh,
say them all?
definitely, and
Okay.
don't mention any guest artists or anything.
Right.
We can say we're hoping for at least one special guest artist, and the one I'm thinking of is you, because Brian actually sings, man.
I do?
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
thanks.
we've been doing confirmation,
Yeah,
and he's got the lyrics down, and it sounds really good. And he's trying to memorize the lyrics to Parker's Moon, so we can do that with lyrics as well as instrumental as well.
Yeah, the Eddie Jefferson parts, man. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
But I mean, Confirmation itself. One day Brian's just like blah blah blah, and he starts singing, and we're all like, "What the heck? Listen to him."
I'm sure you didn't use the word heck.
Well, I know better in front of microphones.
Right, no matter what, we keep practicing for the rhyme.
And we're saying this one, what, number 4?
Parker's Nude.
Yeah, all right.
So, you know everybody's names, right?
Yes, I do.
I almost shot Joe. At the end of rehearsal, he looks at me and out loud in front of Glenn says, "We should have him on the band, too." And I'm like, man.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
What's what, you know, and I said, you going to pay him? He's coming out of your pocket here?
Right, right, I know.
Glenn's a wonderful player, but it's like, we got enough people.
Yeah, I talked to him, and he said he'd be glad to fill in if we ever needed a guitar. I'm like, thank you, man. I got your name and number. He's on the list, but we got all our
Or the next time, if you want to expand it to 4 people in the rhythm section, you know.
Right, but not with Marshall, man. I don't want any guitars in general because Marshall's there, man, and we want piano. We want piano, yeah, that's the voicing, so I'm with that. And yeah, the Iwi is about as far as I'm going to go stretching stylistically because I want that spirit kind of like a Parker-esque kind of, you know, maybe talking back to us in that solo, and then we finish the song. That's the idea, anyway, behind it. So, but we'll see how it goes.
Remember, whatever you say will be held against you in the court of jazz. So
yes.
Be careful what you say in that microphone.
Yes, I understand, man. Yes.
Oh, this didn't sound bad at all for a rehearsal.
Yeah, for a rehearsal in that space, pretty good.
Now, was this in your basement or was it at the school?
This is at the school, I think, yeah. The hot school. The basement's a lot tighter and bigger sound because that smaller room. The recordings are a lot quieter.
Where are we Monday? Do you know?
So right now we're in my studio. I haven't heard back from Doug yet. And because of coolness, maybe that'll just be the best thing to do for this one.
It might be, and also because he's got school starting, so who knows how uptight those kids are.
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, well, Mario started this week. COD starts Monday. High school right over here, Glenn Bard starts Monday.
Yeah, everybody starts this week.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's starting too.
Yeah.
They start with that neighborhood.
Yeah, okay.
But anyhow, whatever.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
H-I-L-T-O-N?
Yes, as in hotel.
And ask him about his sister who did that award-winning video.
Paris? You've got to make some jokes. This is my whole life, and you've done it before, and it's perfect.
And we'll do it on Tuesday, but not here.
Well, whatever you want to do. That's I'll stay
not here, but Tuesday we can have sex jokes.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
We're live. Good job. There you go. Moose the Mooch. Does that sound like super sax to you? Well, it should have, because we have Brian Hilton here, and we still have Barry here. We're trying to get rid of him in his yellow shirt. you know, I have news for you. Those stains don't come out.
Oh gosh. Oh, gosh.
And the reason everybody is here, and the super sax thing, you guys, well, Brian recreated super sax, as it were, right?
Yes, I guess you could say that, Bruce.
And you guys are going to be at the Jazz Showcase Tuesday, which is the W.D.C.B. sponsored event. And what made you want to recreate super sax? I mean, it's a great...
Yeah, I got that question, too.
You know, I mean, no, I mean, it's a great sound. Med Flory originally.
Yes, exactly. Well, the story goes back to being in high school and going to our local library, Arlington Library, and I saw this album that I brought with us today, Super Sax Plays Birds. You can say.
God, yeah.
And I saw this album and I'm like, okay, I'm a new saxophone player. This has got to be good. I'm just going to check it out, and then with a bunch of other albums and see how it goes. And then once I played it, it's like, wow, this is the best stuff I've ever heard in my life.
Kind of grows on you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does. And I was like, I've been trying my whole life since like 77 to live up to this and play. And it's just been a wonderful adventure as far as hearing the music and just, Charlie Parker and it's just the harmonies that they've done and that Med Flory did is just outstanding. And I love it.
Now, Med did the arrangements on it, right?
Yes, I believe, he did. Med did a lot of arrangements, and I think it was Buddy Clark.
Also helped start the band, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my next question, Did you change the arrangements, or are these pretty much original arrangements?
Well, all the parts are original. They're from I think it's Eline Publishers. They've got all the rights, and they are doing a great job as making the music available again. So I was able to acquire 28 octet charts.
Oh,
yes,
very good.
Yes, and we also have an idea. My original idea was to have a soprano sax play the trumpet part when we a trumpet player we couldn't acquire one, or if something happens and.
Conte Condoli was the original.
Yes, Conte Condoli. Yes, excellent, great soloist, and the trombone player we brought in, John Mose, is gonna.
Oh, you got John?
We got John Mose playing trombone, Doug Schuler
everybody's on
trumpet. John Mose and John Bose. So we got Mose and Bose happening there. We got John Bose helping me out with the lead alto book. I'm playing second alto. We've got Mario Mangello on second tenor doing an awesome job. We've got Dave Kublank on lead tenor soloing, doing a great job. And we got this guy named Barry Winograd from somewhere around here. Oh, he's right next to me. There he is, playing Barry sax, who announces every day from 10 to 2. And it's the main hours that I'm at the shop working, and it's like between Bruce and Barry. These guys, I feel like, the first time in my life I'm finally meeting these guys in a way, and it's like, so cool because I've been listening to him for so long in this radio station, keeping my faith and just encouragement for jazz and life to continue. And we've got this guy named Marshall Vente on keyboard player. He's kind of good.
I've heard of him, yeah.
Yeah, you've heard of him.
He works here too on Sundays, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he's playing here on a show on Sunday nights.
Marshall's
for jazz.
much better since he bought the Liberace Big Note songbook.
Oh, okay. Bada boom, bada bing.
Tell him Marshall's on the air at what time Sunday?
Yeah, Jazz Tropical.
From 10 to midnight on Jazz Tropical on Sunday.
On Sunday nights. I love that show, too. I grab up my soprano sax, and I try to play some quiet solos along with that before. So
the bass player is
Steve Hashimoto.
Steve. Right.
Yes.
Hashman.
Yes, and our drummer is Joe Valentino. And we've also got a couple other saxophone guys that are working in for strength and backup. We've got Andy Schindler on tenor sax and soprano, and then we've got Ted Holtz on alto that's going to help back us up in the alto section a little bit. So, geez, I think that's everybody. Oh
yes,
wait,
it is.
I think Barry, I'm not sure if you knew this. I got a special telegram from a pigeon the other day that the Secret Service says that there might be a special appearance by one Tank Blues, but we're trying to confirm that.
We're trying to ignore that.
We're trying to ignore that or confirm that, either way.
We'll have a special guest that we're going to introduce during confirmation, and hopefully maybe one other song as well. But, the root of the band, the core of the band, has been working very hard. We got together, first in March, was it?
Yes, I believe it was in March. We started in my home studio.
And Brian convinced us all that, our fingers could still move that fast.
Yes, I know we could do it. That's right.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of fun, and the band, and it's a great project Brian's put together, and I hope folks come out and see us Tuesday. 2 shows, 8 and 10 p.m. at Jazz Showcase.
You betcha. All righty.
And that what we heard earlier, we should talk about. That was Moose the Mooch rehearsal we did 2-3 weeks ago.
Yes.
And Marshall Vente had the keyboard solo there, and Marshall Vente was also the recording engineer for that.
Yes, he was. He did a great job. That's right. And the name of the band, Brian Hilton's Windy City Rhythm Kings, is a name of my grandfather's band that he started in 1922. Really? It really is. And we've got a logo. He's on the far right. His name is Carl Bachman, and my uncle Harley Johnson was the leader. They called it Harley Johnson and his Windy City Rhythm Kings, and they played played for like Illinois Bell, Ma Bell phone company parties because they worked for them too, and played jobs. And I got matchbook covers from like the 4-state area, Wisconsin, Ohio, from like the 30s. It is so cool. Pictures of them with their old cars and their instruments strapped along the side. And my grandmother, check this out, who was my Harley's brother's sister. She played in an all-women's saxophone clown choir. in the 20s. We had a picture, 40 ladies, all dressed with the top clown hats, the buttons, everything, and all saxophone. It was amazingly hilarious to see that photograph. And then we have some other shots of the band and another shot of them holding instruments that we couldn't get for the logo, but they took it at Clark Street and stuff, and they worked around Chicago.
Are there any recordings of that 40
there's no recordings of our, unfortunately.
They were the ones who worked at Jericho, right? And they helped knock the wall down?
Yes, the walls at Jericho, the sound of the Lord. Yes, seriously, we met all at the Irving Park Baptist Church as my grandfather, and they met at the youth group orchestra, and they met there in the early 20s, and they continued on. And on my mother's side is this part of my family, and my mother played organ at our church for 35 years.
God bless.
Yes, she did a great job with that. We all sang in the choir there coming up, and so I've got those roots over there. Irving and Costner, a beautiful stained glass window church, and it's really a foundation from the church, and we're trying to continue this message with the band and using Charlie Parker's music as a vehicle to bring in guest instrumentalists, vocalists, and anybody that we can that would like to come on down and sit in with us and might be able to fit in addition to our core members, but we're working on that as always. That's always not this Tuesday. This Tuesday we might have.
We're going to stay core.
I'm not going to say the person's name, but he said he'd come on. When he does, I'll say it then. But we'll see what happens when. But we've got a great core member show,
and that's all we need.
And that's all we need for now. And it's just been a pleasure working, getting all the saxophones together and having this time to play this great music. It's really their masterpieces of music, the arrangements, the harmonies that have been done, doubling Parker's lead solo and then doubling it in the Barry and then filling in the harmony parts. It's just a brilliant sound and amazing work of coordination for people to really work together as a unit and become a team player. You really have to know. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to have some fun on Tuesday.
Yes, we are.
We've got one more cut we want to share with everyone before we go hit traffic here. But Super Sax did a lot of recordings, a lot of live recordings, actually. I found out there were 3 live LPs besides this one. I didn't know that. I was at the Jazz Record Mart the other day, and they had a bunch of used Super Sax LPs. I was like, wow.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Yeah. But anyhow, this one is live in Japan, and this is a song that will feature Brian. And it's a wonderful tune. And what's the recording called, Bruce? I can't see from here. Is it just live in Japan?
Japanese tour.
Oh, that's close.
Super Sax Japanese tour.
Yeah, same island.
Yeah, that's right.
But Brian and I and everybody, we're going to have a great time, and we've had some fun having you out here.
Thank you very much, Barry.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to Tuesday, 8 and 10 p.m. Jazz Showcase, and this is one of the tunes we're going to put our own little taste to that features Brian. It's Parker's Mood.
All right.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you. And thank you, Ma. Thank you, Pa.
And
everybody out there.
Thank you for going out.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
All right.
Good. I didn't swear or nothing, right?
And you didn't get off?
Didn't get off too far?
Too far.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for guiding me.
No, that was a nice little thing about you saying, about the 20s. And the 30s and your family's history of music, 40 saxophones. God.
Right?
God, that's like suicide. If I heard that band, I'd have to kill myself.
And they were all women in these tall bozo clown suits with the big buttons, the big floppy.
That's got to be hilarious. If you could.
Were they really big breasted women?
I don't know.
You couldn't tell.
If you could shoot me a picture of that on the internet, just one of the pictures.
Okay.
That'd be wonderful.
All right, Greg. I've got the logo of our
W.D.C.B.
band, and I'm trying to find that picture of our grandmother's.
That's me.
Yeah, I think my Aunt Judy might have it, and a C Melody saxophone that is there, and I've got a B flat Busher tenor that he gave me that I forgot to mention that I'm going to play at the job, but that's okay. I'll bring it there.
Yeah, he's open on Rockwell.
Thank you very much, Bruce, man. It's a pleasure to come in here
north of Irving Park
working with you guys
Road.
at any level. It really is, and I got to tell you, man, your voice and what you're doing here keeps me working.
Pleasure, man.
Going through
Have a great weekend.
It really, really does, man.
Hope to see you
I'm in
Tuesday.
my shop in my
Bye-bye.
basement, and I rely on you guys, and the music you guys are playing is so good. It keeps me in tune with what's happening.
As long as it keeps you up and moving.
Oh, it sure does, man. It sure does. I just want to know, where does the guy, Matthew Herman, sleep, man? Is he over here somewhere? Because I know it. Is he sleep right? Did you say he slept over here? Was that no, Matthew Herman, right? He's
he's on all night long.
Yeah.
He's right where Bruce is sitting.
Right, okay. All right, that's cool. There was a joke in there somewhere. Okay, there's a joke. There's a joke. There's a joke somewhere, man. I'm like, no, long pause or something.
Matthew has an apartment. Last we heard, he moved out of his car.
Really? Yeah, I heard rumors about that.
Because I was living in my van and parked in my mom's house driveway, but I don't want to say that because I'm hoping I'm going to move. No, and that's a joke.
Well, yeah.
Thank you.
But they need you.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, it's good they have you to help them out.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's a struggle sometimes.
Now, don't forget, let's get the music on Monday. Oh, wait, we're at your house.
Yeah, we're here, man. All that's standing out.
So, for Tuesday, I told the cats, I don't know where you were, but I'll be flying.